Hi everyone, it's me Indra. Welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, I am going to solve a particular problem related with the exponents. Please watch this video till the end so that you will be very clear about this question as well as some basic properties of the exponents. If you don't subscribe my channel, please subscribe it and press the bell icon so that you will get uh, instant notifications for the uploaded videos. Without wasting any further time, let's get started. Here an equation is given and we are going to solve for the variable x. Let me write the equation here. The given equation is x to the power of x power 6. Here x is raised to the power of x to the power of 6. It is here equals to the square root 2 raised to the power of square root 2. Here is the nested form on the right hand side. And let's give the power of 6. First of all, I am going to make the base and the power same on the left hand side. So for that, for making the base and the power same on the left hand side, we have to give the power of 6 on the both side of this equation. Let's give the power of 6 on the both side. Giving power of 6, power of, here is the 6, so 6 on both sides. Then our equation will be here just giving the power of 6 on the both sides. Here the left hand side is x to the power of x raised to the power of 6. I am going to just give the power of 6 and similarly giving the power of 6 on the right hand side also. Here in this step just we give the power of 6 on the both side of this equation, or this can be written as, let's write here, and here the two powers. Here the power is given to the power, we can use the power to power law. Here the one power is x to the power of 6 and the another power is 6 here, and here is also the same case. One power is here 2 square root 2 and the next power is here 6. So we can apply the power to power law. Let me write the some properties of the exponents. If the a raised to the power of n, it is again raised to the power of n, and this is equals to a raised to the power of product of the powers m and n. This is the power to power law. This is called as power to power, power to power law. Here we are going to use this formula. Please remember, this is a formula. This is very important result on the power to power law. Here is the same case. Let's multiply this power together, multiplying the powers together, So here the x raised to the power of is one power is here 6, 6 times the another power is x raised to the power of 6. Here we just multiply the powers. This is equals to, here is the same case, square root of 2. We can multiply the power 6 times square root of 2. Here in this step we just multiply the powers by this rule, or this can be further simplified as the x raised to the power of 6, it is again raised to the power of x to the power of 6, x to the power of 6 again raised to the power of x to the power of 6. Here is here we made the base and the power same, and here in this step we can write the square root 2, the square root 2 the square root 2 can be written as 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2. So we can write this square root 2 is the 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2, and this 6 number can be written as 3 times 2. 6 is just 3 times 2. So in place of 6 we can write 3 times 2 times, and the square root 2, this square root 2 can be written as 2 raised to the power 1 over 2. Here is the 2 raised to the power 1 over 2. So square root 2, in place of this square root 2, we can write 2 raised to the power 1 over 2. Let's simplify it. Here x raised to the power of 6, it is again raised to the power of the same number, x to the power of 6. It is here equals to, let's here let's multiply. Here this is x to the power of 1 over 2. It is all over the 3 times here the 2. Let me write here 2 times 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2. This is here just 2. Here is the 1 plus 1 over 2. So this can be written as 2 just 3 over 2. So we can write here the in this place, in the product of 2 into 1 over 2 raised to the power 1 over 2, it is here calculated as a 2 raised to the power 3 over 2. So 2 raised to the power of 3 over 2. Let's simplify it, or this can be written as x to the power of 6. It is again raised to the power of x raised to the power of 6. This is here. Here let's multiply this power. One power is here 1 over 2, and the next power is here just 3. Let's multiply by using this property. We can multiply the powers here. So this will be 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2. 1 over 2 times 3 gives 3 over 2, just 3 over 2. It is raised to the power of 2 power of 3 over 2. Here you just multiply this. So this encloses powers. 1 over 2 times 3 gives 3 over 2. And so here we made the base and the power same. Here is also the same case, so we can equate the value. We can, this implies the value of the x to the power of 6. In place of x to the power of 6, here is just 2 raised to the power of 3 over 2. And this can be further written as, or the value of the x is just 2 raised to the power of 3 over 2. It is the reciprocal of 6 is 1 over 6. Here we just use the formula. If a raised to the power of m is b, if then the value of the a will be b raised to the power of 1 over m. It will just use this one. This can be written as 2 3 over 2 times 1 over 6 by using this law. And this is 2 raised to the power of 3 over 2 times this gives almost 3, 1 over this gives 2, 2 times 2 gives 4. Therefore here we obtain the value of the x as a 2 raised to the power of 1 over 4. 2 raised to the power 1 over 4. This is just the fourth root of 2. So finally obtained, this is the final result of the value of the x. Here we finally obtain the value of the x is a 2 raised to the power of 1 over 4, or fourth root of the 2. Here we solve this particular question by using the laws of indices. So finally we obtained here the value of these equations. Here the in this equation the value of the x is here obtained is the 2 raised to the power of 1 over 4. This is the, if we substitute this, and then the result will be this. This is the final solution for this particular question. Here the question, this problem looks like very complicated, but it is very easy. The main agenda of this question is making the base and the power same. We have to make the base and the power same. Here are also the same case. Here we just make the base and the power same. In our next video, we will discuss more about such type of the questions. Please keep watching, keep loving this channel. This much for today. Thank you.